So, Texas Rangers have been hot, Jamie.
They have.
You've heard of them.
They have, like 8 of 9 since the break?
8 of 9 since the break. They're the hottest team in baseball post-All-Star break. 6 in a row. As a matter of fact, all 6 games that Josh Jung has played in, they've won. So he's also gotten at least a hit in all of those games.
Good.
He definitely seems to have...
Staying within the zone.
Yeah. He's
chasing less.
The issues that he was having before, I won't say are gone, but they have lessened majorly.
Sure.
No pun intended. After he went to the minor leagues. And he's not chasing as much. He's much more patient. And he's driving in runs. So getting hits. It is
giving them a little bit of length in their lineup as they're playing them down there in the 8-hole.
Yep.
Seems to be working well.
The overall offense has all of a sudden decided to come alive after the break. And, this is kind of crazy to say to a Rangers fan about 3 weeks ago, but if the season ended today, you're a playoff team. Sort of. You'd have a play-in game. There's 2 teams at the bottom of the wild card standings, and that's the Rangers and the Mariners would tie for that 3rd spot, so they would play each other. Both are just a half a game back of Boston and 1.5 back of New York. So it's crazy that you sit here in this position with where the Rangers were not long ago. But it's kind of what we've said this whole time. If you just get some hitting, if you just get guys to...
Because your pitching is so good in starting rotation.
And that stayed the same. That stayed true the whole time. Even when you've had some injuries, you've had other guys step up and be good in starting pitching. But I think that finally you're getting guys that are... If they just get back to their career averages, we're not asking them to be great. Just guys that... Jock Peterson, who just came back, still hitting 133. No, he's got some time to try to get that average up. But, the Rangers went from 8 games back last week to being just 4 games back of the Astros now.
Yeah.
Because the Astros had a rough weekend against the
and the way the things are going
Yankees.
in the wild card, the Red Sox and the Yankees are heading in the opposite direction.
Sure.
So you see the Astros really struggling. They're going, I don't want to say they're going in the opposite direction. They're just going through a tough stretch. But feels like the Rangers have to feel really good about their chances one way or another to get themselves into the playoffs at this point.
So does this make the Rangers buyers? That's the question now. Because we are 3 days away from the...
I guess it just depends on what you're looking for, what's been offered to you. What are you desperate for? I guess maybe some better setup help.
That's pretty well it for me. If you can go get really one bullpen arm is where I would say if you got a legit bullpen arm, someone that's a proven guy, if that's a closer or an 8th inning guy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the Astros will give up Josh Hader.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think they're going to, but
if
you've heard something that I haven't, I'm in, Jamie.
No, but that's where I would think if you can get some help in the bullpen.
ESPN just put out a list of the top 50 trade deadline candidates right now. Top 50 guys. Currently, the highest relief pitcher on there is Johan Duran of the Twins, but they've only got him at a 30% chance of trade. I don't know. If you could end up,
probably going to have to overpay to get him.
He's a guy that I think I would be just fine with. There's Cade Smith of the Guardians, Griffin Jacks also of the Twins. These are all relief guys that would be just fine if the Rangers went after. Of this top 50 list, there is one Ranger on the list. Could you guess who it would be of being trade bait? He's 26th on there. And they put their chance of trade for him at 50%.
Josh Smith.
I don't think you'd want to trade that away, would you? He's
very versatile, utility player.
3 weeks ago, I'd have said, yeah, this is pretty legit.
Josh Jung.
No. Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Josh Jung, I was happy to see isn't on this list.
I was disappointed when the Yankees traded for a third baseman.
I was wondering, who did they get? I saw it last week.
McMahon from the Rockies.
Okay. Adolis Garcia. 3 weeks ago, again, maybe even 2 weeks ago, you'd be like, okay, that makes sense. You don't have to sell. You don't have to be sellers, but you can get rid of a piece like that. See what you can get out of it. Is his
contract up after this year?
I believe so.
Okay,
yeah, he was only on a 2-year, like $14 million deal. It wasn't a big deal.
So that makes him attractive.
Yes.
To other teams.
Yeah, he's definitely
a rental player.
Rental and a cheap rental too.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you do? If you're a team that's won 8 out of 9, if you keep winning, does that kind of take him off the table? Do you avoid messing with what you're doing because of the timing of your winning streak?
So who starts in his spot if he's not there?
Josh Smith, I guess, could go outfield every day. He's played a little bit of everything. He's mostly infield, but I don't know. You've got several young guys that you've been rotating through with minor leagues and several of these call-ups that would probably, one of them would probably get a longer stay up.
I also wouldn't be dying to move him just because it feels like he's been so good for you in the postseason.
He's been as clutch of a guy as you've had. There's no doubt that he's hit some huge, huge home runs and got some big hits and big moments for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm with you. Ian, a couple weeks ago, I'd been like, okay, don't have a problem with it. But because of the timing of your winning streak, I think I'm avoiding it if I'm the Rangers brass and trying to keep things sit and put.